Hey friend, it's Brandon Gustafson. I help new and aspiring real estate investors launch their assisted living business. In today's video, we are going to be talking about what kind of benefits do you offer your caregivers in your residential assisted living business. If you're interested in learning about that, make sure you stick around for today's video. Hey friend, it's Brandon Gustafson. Welcome back to Assisted Living Investing. Before we get into our topic for today, I want to remind you to get over to the website, assistedlivinginvesting.net. We have our free underwriting calculator and a bunch of other freebies that are linked down below that will help you launch that assisted living business. Now let's get into the topic for today's video. What type of benefits do you offer your caregivers for your residential assisted living business? I've seen this question quite often on Facebook forums and things, both in my group, which is linked down below, and also some of the other ones that are out there. People want to know, there's a lot of information. I went through over kind of paying your staff, and do you need to offer those benefits? So let's start talking about that today. What are some of the types of benefits that you might consider offering your staff at your facility? Some of the ones that are kind of common are PTO, so pay time off, health insurance, or I guess medical insurance, which would include health, vision, and dental insurance. You could be looking at doing a 401k, or an IRA or some type of a retirement plan. You could be looking at doing reimbursement for things like cell phone or mileage or those types of things as well. You might consider that as a benefit. A couple others that you might have thought about would be bonuses or even incentive pay, which oftentimes is kind of reserved for your administrators in the way that they're helping you out. All these benefits are great to include in a package of benefits and really can instill some loyalty and some confidence in your staff to make sure that they are confident in who you are as an owner and as an operator of the business. So, but you don't have to do all of them. There's a lot of benefits out there. It is a little bit cost prohibitive for you as an owner to be able to offer all of those benefits, and you need to take that into consideration as you are looking at how much money you're generating and can you offer those benefits. Are you actually able to do it from a financial perspective and offer those benefits? So those at its core, those are a handful. If you are aware of any other benefits or have offered benefits other than those that I just mentioned, comment those down below. I'd love to learn a little bit more about what other types of benefits you have or that you're aware of people offering, because I think it could really benefit. And if you are somebody that's a caregiver that's thinking about getting into this, I'd love to hear from you about what type of benefit you would love to have at your facility, or that would have been really important to you, because it's something that I can learn from and the rest of the group can also learn from, so we can create something that's really good for staff, because it's something that I work in a very different world from that and would love to see and hear what is most beneficial. So comment those down below as well. So let's run a scenario here. Let's say that you have decided that you are going to offer benefits. How do you get those set up? It's a really good question. A lot of times you can set that up with your payroll vendor. And I have a link for Gusto, who we use for payroll, and I've done some videos on them in the past as well. So we'll link one of those up there at the top. But Gusto is our payroll vendor. We are able to set that up. By the way, that link down below, it's a referral link. I'll get a little bit kickback, but you also get a $100 Visa gift card if you sign up using that link. So why not do it? Anyways, back to the point. Gusto and other payroll vendors will allow you to kind of make connections with an insurance carrier or somebody else that is offering those benefits or providing those benefits, or you can do it directly in Gusto for things like PTO. You can set up those policies and track that information on there. So you're able to do all of that inside of that payroll vendor. It's going to be really beneficial for you to be able to do that. Does the automatic deductions from their payroll as well, which helps you out because that's one of those things that's just a headache that you don't think about when you're starting to offer benefits. So they take care of a lot of those things for you. So payroll vendors are great at helping you administer. Another thing that you could do is if you go with somebody that's like a private insurance company, you can actually offer those people the ability to get reimbursed for that. You could say, we will give you an allowance of a couple $100 per pay period or per month to go and find your insurance. And we just add that on and tack it on as an extra benefit for you. And then you have to prove to us that you're actually getting the insurance. Otherwise, we just kind of hand it over to you and give you that information so that you can use those funds to get that benefit. So that's another option of how you can actually get those benefits out to somebody. Now let's talk about, is it required to offer benefits? And the answer to that is it kind of depends. Typically, no. It's not required that you offer benefits. There may be certain states that have requirements to offer certain types of benefits. So, for example, in Colorado, we are required to offer a 401k to our staff and also provide a PTO policy. So those are two things that are required by the state. And so we've had to learn exactly what that looks like. But if it's not required by the state, there is no law that mandates that you have to put those benefits in place at like a federal level or anything like that. So it is not a requirement for you to get those benefits in place. However, if you are looking at doing benefits and you want to do something like health insurance, you need to keep in mind that a lot of carriers, and this actually might be a law, that makes you, if you are offering benefits to one employee, you have to offer benefits to all employees. And they don't have to accept it, but you have to be able to offer that plan, which as you're doing some planning to identify if this is something that you can afford or not, you're not looking at doing benefits for just one staff member. You're looking at doing it for all full-time employees. So you need to keep that in mind because that could be a huge number for you that could make it cost prohibitive in allowing you to provide those benefits for your staff. So just something for you to keep in mind as well. Not required, but if you do it, there might be certain requirements you do have to meet, or your state may have some certain requirements for different types of benefits that you need to be aware of and make sure those are set up and that you're following and staying compliant with those rules and regulations and those laws. Otherwise, you could get hit with some significant financial penalties. So why would you offer benefits? And there's two big reasons here, actually. One is there's actually some tax benefits. When you're offering those benefits to people, those can be offsetting some of the other income that you are getting from the business. And it can help you out a little bit from that standpoint because you're offering these extra benefits and paying for those. So that's one reason. The other one is employee retention and loyalty. So you're setting up this benefit package, you're offering it to your staff, and they are able to see that, oh man, they are committed to me. They like me. They want me to stick around. And it just kind of instills it, especially in this industry where there are a lot of places that do not offer benefits. And that's because margins can be slim, especially in these small homes. But if it's something that you can offer and you're able to, then it can really help create that culture that you're hoping to create and reduce the turnover that happens for people that work in assisted living, just the staffing that happens here. So at its core, that is benefits. That's the overview of benefits. We have been talking about quite a bit here today. We talked about, number one, some of the different types of benefits that you might consider getting. And then we got into how to set up those benefits. We talked about some of the, is it required to put those benefits? And then we talked about why you might even consider doing benefits. So I hope this was helpful. If you found this helpful, make sure you like the video, subscribe, and ring the bell as well so you get notified when we put out this content. And if you want more information, need more help, get over to the website, assistedlivinginvesting.net. I've got a bunch of resources for you over there. Those are all linked down below, free resources, or you can get access to the business planning guide, which is going to help you build out a business plan. There's a section in there that's all about staffing, and it's going to help you make sure that you are building out a good staffing model that's going to support the staff in a way that is going to allow you to run that business. So assistedlivinginvesting.net/BPG for business planning guide. Or if you want some extra support, get over as well to the website, assistedlivinginvesting.net, and go to Mastermind as well, and get an overview of exactly what we are offering in the Mastermind. It is a year-long program that's going to help you build that business plan, help you find the property, get the funding, and get the facility license so you can be up and running, and give you the support and guidance that you need as you are trying to figure out how to launch that assisted living business. Does residential assisted living sound interesting to you, but you don't know how to get started? At assistedlivinginvesting.net, we are here to help you through the process, start to finish, helping you launch that assisted living business so that you can obtain that time and financial freedom that you've been dreaming of. And remember, it doesn't take a lot, just a little bit. Just keep going step by step by step. If you keep going and you're consistent and persistent, I promise you, you're going to be successful. Thanks for watching and have a great day.